There is always something special happening in our communities, and Wish TV is committed to shining the spotlight on those who are making a difference. From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the Eight with Wish TV's entertainment insider, McKinzie Roth.
I'm McKinzie Roth, entertainment insider here at Wish TV, and I am so excited to bring you a brand new episode of Behind the Eight with my special guest, Nora Spitznogle, and she is the Senior Director of Programs for Second Helpings. Welcome, Nora!
Well, thank you.
Woohoo! Welcome to the show. Nora, we're so excited that you're here, that you're joining us. So for folks who don't really know a lot about Second Helpings, so tell us about the organization.
Sure. So we are a food rescue, job training, and hunger relief organization. But that all sounds very fancy. But behind the scenes, we are rescuing surplus food from the community. So grocery stores, wholesalers, restaurants when they're back in action, and weddings and buffets and convention centers and things like that. And then we take that food and we prepare almost 2 million meals a year.
Wow.
And that we give to the community at no cost. So over 100 partner agencies. And then we also use that to train adults for meaningful careers in the culinary industry.
This is incredible. So tell me about, because you do a lot of time, did you see a ton of food being wasted?
Well, we do. And 3 chefs started Second Helpings, and they knew that there was a need for trained employees. They knew that there was surplus food in the community, and they were pretty sure there were hungry people.
Yeah.
So we take food that hasn't been served to the public. So when I said the convention center buffets, we're not taking it from people's plates.
Right, of
but
course.
from food that hasn't been put out.
Sure.
We, wholesalers, maybe things are close to sell by date or they've over-ordered or over-purchased. And the same thing with grocery stores for all you all that are taking the milk from the back of the case. That's okay. We're getting the front of the case milk and using it well, so thank you.
She's like, I see you. I know what you're doing. Yes.
And then the free culinary job training class for adults. So it's all very cool, works together. Lots of volunteer power. The volunteers outnumber the staff at least 3 to 1 every day in the building.
Wow, that is amazing. More. Wish TV, proud to be in partnership with Second Helpings. For people who want to get started and kind of do what you do, take us through your path of how you discovered your passion.
Oh, sure. So I feel like I have the perfect job. It combines my education, experience, and passion.
I love that.
I have a degree from Purdue in what was called at the time restaurant and institutional management.
Okay.
I worked in the restaurant industry for 25 years. Came to Second Helpings as a volunteer with the Tonic Ball, which is a great entertainment fundraiser that we do in the fall.
Yeah.
And just fell in love with it. And the first time I was in the building, it was like a lightning bolt of, this is where I needed to be.
I love that, Nora, because a lot of people, they're just like, I just don't know my purpose. How do I find my passion? And so you had that lightning bolt moment.
Right. And it was when I was in my 40s. It wasn't something that happened right out of college or anything. So hang in there. It all comes.
I love to hear that it was in your 40s. So you'd done the restaurant thing. So what did you kind of do in the restaurant biz prior to?
So it was, as we say in the restaurant business, front of the house. So manager. But I love the industry so much, and I love cooking that I still waitress and cook at the Red Key Tavern most Saturday nights.
Very cool. Okay, so you get a little bit of that.
Yeah. So.
And then tell me about Second Helpings, and is there one poignant moment that really sticks out in your mind that you really feel like you changed someone's life?
That. Really with our students, seeing them come in, I get to be part of their interview for their first interview, and of course everybody's nervous.
Yes,
like I was walking in here, but
no need to be nervous here behind the eight. But when you're doing something new,
going into someplace new,
I still get butterflies doing stuff all the time.
Sure, but just to see them even after the first week, standing a little taller, understanding things a little better, and our graduates always tell us that they can't believe what walking in Second Helpings is like, that genuinely every person there cares about them and has their best interest at heart.
That's incredible.
So, and then to see them in the workplace is even more amazing. I'm one of those people who doesn't necessarily want to talk to the chef. I want to talk to the line cook.
Yeah, exactly.
And see who's there. So
yeah.
One of my coworkers ran into one of our graduates at the Zionsville Farmers Market this weekend that she had her own business and was selling her things. So those are the tug at the heart moments for me.
From point A to point B.
B.
I love that. So that's incredible.
Yeah, and then all the food that we send out, it's amazing too. We don't always get to see the people. all of our food is distributed through other agencies.
Sure. Okay.
But occasionally we'll run into somebody. I was grocery shopping and was thanking the cashier for that their store donated. And she said, "Tell me about it." And she pulled out her phone that her son had received food, had COVID, wasn't working, wasn't sure where the next meal was going to come from. And then she said, "We didn't even know what Second Helpings was. Just this delicious meal showed up."
Wow. See, people don't realize so many folks are like either one paycheck away or they really don't know where their next meal is coming from. And then it could be just someone sitting next to you. You really don't know, right?
Sure.
Yeah. With that I love hearing stories like this.
Well.
Tell me about your partnership with us, with Wish TV.
So it's the second, we can say annual now.
Yes,
it's the
annual.
second one.
Woo-hoo! We love it.
So you all are helping us collect pasta, which is really the basis of all of our meals.
Yes, the Gr8 Pasta Push.
The Gr8 Pasta Push.
Yeah.
So and that's something that doesn't tend to get donated because the expiration date's really far away.
Sure.
It's hard to hurt the boxes. Our restaurant and convention partners aren't sending buckets of pasta to us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and school kids used to do pasta drives for us, but those aren't happening right now either.
Right.
So it's amazing all the pasta we get. We cook at 75 pounds at a time.
What?
So if you
wow, I love to hear that. 75 pounds of pasta at a time.
So can you imagine opening 75 boxes for your dinner?
My daughter would love that. So my Lucy is a carb queen, and every meal she wants pasta. So this is so cool.
And that's a great example because if somebody's in crisis or pasta is a comfort food.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've learned that kids will eat anything if there's elbow macaroni.
Yes.
So, you know, you can hide those Brussels sprouts and things in the pasta. And we cook in big quantities. So we're cooking in these tilt skillets that are probably as big as your grandma's dining room table.
Incredible.
Stirring with something that's, as big as a cricket bat. And
I'm getting this visual.
Yeah, good.
I love it. Yes.
Good. So it's such a great basis for things that we're making. So today they made a spaghetti dish, but it had capicola and bacon and all these wonderful things in it and smelled delicious.
Everything's better with a little bacon. You can get so creative with pasta too, right?
Yeah.
Nora, what's your favorite kind of pasta? What's your favorite?
I am a mac and cheese kind of person.
I am too, and I'm kind of basic with it. Like I'm like, don't mess up something that's just great, by itself. But I know you can do all kinds of zhuzh.
Well, we've gotten pasta from the JW Marriott that's lobster pasta.
Ooh, okay, now I'm not going to hate on lobster pasta.
Right.
I like that macaroni and cheese. Oh, I love it. So what's next? What do you foresee for the future with Second Helpings?
Well, we've really, I've come to dislike the word pivot, but we really have changed.
That is the word. That is actually my word, and it's the word I think of, the last year. Pivot.
Sure.
You make it work, honey. Yes.
So we have changed. We never did home deliveries before this or packed meals for home. All of our food was always going to agencies that were congregate meal sites. Well, then a year or so ago, it became not a good idea to be eating next to somebody.
Right.
So we started packaging family style meals and then individual meals.
Okay.
So the fact that, and we're going to continue with that.
Smart.
We've really done some things with our culinary job training students that I'm excited for. They now all get a tablet and keyboard and access to Wi-Fi.
Fantastic.
Which is great because in talking to our employers before, one of the feedback items they had was that our graduates were afraid to clock in on a computer. They were just like, I don't do that. So now they are very familiar with that.
Yes.
Most jobs you apply for online now, they
of course
practice with Zoom interviews.
Great.
So it's really been great, and they get to keep those things. So I'm super excited about that. Was something that came out of the last year also.
Isn't it so interesting? Now it's just like a new way of life. Like so many folks have just really, like you said, pivot. They do the pivot. And now it's like, okay, I'll do a lot of folks working from home now, or a lot of, we didn't even really know what Zoom, a lot of us was until this past year. Now it's just a way of life, right? I mean, I do, a few Zooms a day at least, right?
Right.
So that's super interesting.
Yeah, I think it makes our students a lot more comfortable and marketable, and it's just been a good,
prepares them for the future.
It's been a good thing.
What's one of your favorite things about your team?
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you a chance to gloat because I know I can see the pride beaming off your face.
And I feel like I also not only do I have the best job for me, but the best job in the building. So I work closely with the culinary job training, food rescue, hunger relief, volunteer program, and partner agencies.
Okay.
And I feel like all the managers and people in those spots are the exact right people. They're enthusiastic about what they do. They've really, the last year and a half was difficult.
Yeah.
We were making decisions to make sure that they were safe, the people we were serving were safe in the building.
Yeah,
We continued to
course.
manage, to send out more and more meals with no COVID transmission in the building, which to me is amazing. The fact that we were there. So I just love that everybody comes in, they're ready to work, everybody has their thing, we all work closely together. There's definitely just an attitude of teamwork and how can we get this done in the best possible way.
When that passion ignites and those great minds come
Right.
together. I
Right.
love it. Nora, you
It's
are
very fun.
such an inspiration.
Oh,
I'm
my
learning
goodness.
so much. Where can everybody find out more information about you and Second Helpings?
Sure. So, of course, we have our website,
Yep.
secondhelpings.org. We have great pictures on Instagram every day, and
Their content
our
is
Facebook-
killer. You guys do you do a very nice
shout
job.
out to Emily for making it all happen.
Shout out. Woo. Yes.
She does a great job. And you can see our graduations online and things like that. And those are new things that have happened too.
I love it.
That
Yeah.
We're doing time-lapse videos of, making meals and things like that. So
It's visually stimulating and it's fun to watch and it's all for such a great
yeah,
cause.
so we're there.
Nora, keep shining, and we
Oh, my
appreciate you. The
goodness, we
community
appreciate you.
appreciates you, and we're just such a proud. We're so proud to have this partnership with you.
And we so appreciate the Wish TV partnership also. So thank you.
Oh, of course. WishTV.com is the spot. You can find out more information. Gr8 Pasta Push, of course, Second Helpings. This has been Behind the Eight, another brand spanking new episode on the All Indiana Podcast Network. I'm McKinzie Roth. Until next time, bye-bye.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the Eight with Wish TV's entertainment insider McKinzie Roth. Follow and subscribe to this podcast and discover even more great podcasts now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.